In case you came across this kind of equation, let's take a look at what we have on the whiteboard. How many isomers does C4H10 have? This question falls under organic chemistry, and the topic at which this kind of question falls under is called isomerism. Under the isomerism, the two types we have is structural isomerism, at which we can have this kind of equation. So this question is under chain isomer. If you are just coming across this my video for the first time, check my YouTube catalog, Chemistry Call. I have a full video on isomerism where I explain the types of isomerism with different examples. In case you don't have the knowledge of isomerism, this video is for you. So guys, how many isomer does C4H10 have? The first thing you need to do, if you come across this kind of a question, you should be able to identify the name of the compound. Then the compound with 4 carbon atoms that we have C4H10 is called butane. Now, how many isomer can we find in butane? The first one, we are going to have 2 isomer, and let's show how we can have those 2 isomer. The first one is N-butane. So let's check. How many carbon atoms? We have 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is called N-butane. Now, from this N-butane, how can we deduce the second isomer? So it tells us that from this butane, we can still find another compound in this butane. With that, you don't have to stress yourself much. When you number this to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we are going to eliminate this. And we are going to replace this one we have eliminated yet with this hydrogen here. Let's show it. We have this. This is not there anymore. And here is vacant. So meaning that for the fact that you want to remove this to replace this H, in essence is that this CH3 here will swap or will substitute itself for this. So if I should bring this here, then this one is going to replace this. So is that this is the hydrogen from second carbon, and here we have the CH3 from the fourth carbon. Let me indicate that fourth carbon, fourth C, that's fourth carbon. So in that case, now let's name this compound. Remember from both left and right and consider the lowest number attached to it. The longest carbon continuous chain, if you have C3, is called propane. And if you have CH3, this is called methyl, or we call it methyl. So guys, for this, we said we have 1, 2, 3. The longest chain is propane. The attached substituent is methyl. The number attached to that substituent is 2. So we'll call this 2-methyl propane. In some cases, we can call it isobutane. They are still the same thing. 2-methyl propane is the same thing as isobutane. In that case, the number of isomer that butane have is 2. The first one is N-butane. The second one is 2-methyl propane, or we call it isobutane. In that case, let's fall back to the option. Option A says 2, Option B says 3, C 4, D 5. Don't do the mistake of counting butane, N-butane, and 2-methylpropane as 3 isomer. It is wrong. Rather, N-butane, the first isomer, 2-methylpropane or isobutane, the second isomer. That makes butane contain 2 isomer. Option A is the correct answer.